Hi guys, Andy here and welcome back to my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. We're back here at our starting village location here in the Birch Forest because today we are going to be focusing on a iron farm. And I did think about keeping this in the mansion of farms, however, I'd like this to be running constantly wherever I am in the world. And if you do it in the spawn chunks, and well, the spawn chunks are somewhere around here. I think they're more sort of this area, but they are within this area. It's always loaded, and if it's always loaded, you're constantly getting a source of iron coming in. So what I might do is come back here, we've got a sort of gap here. I'm going to dig this out a little bit, and up here, I'm going to raise up a platform of some sort, probably made of trees, decorate with some leaves and so forth. Underneath, put some villagers and a zombie, and then above, well, it'll be more over this way, I suppose. Above, we'll have the water source where the golem can spawn, and it'll fall off down, and we'll dig this down and put lava pit down below, and we'll get the iron collector there. I think that will work out quite nicely for us, and it'll give us, say, a supply of iron. We're going to need it for the mansion, for all the hoppers, for the storage. We're going to need it for the railway lines. We're just going to need a lot of iron. As simple as that. So, first things first, clear out a few of these trees, dig down, and then I think I'll spend some evenings staying up to try and get our hands on some zombie villagers. And we'll then take it from there. So, I'm going to get some digging done, a bit of clearing. I'll be back with you in a second. I've been staying up in these nights and I finally got my first zombie villager to spawn in. So we're going to see if we can get this guy trapped up here. And then I can splash him and start getting him cured. Oh, go away, I don't need you now. Right, come on. Can you follow me up here? You can? Good man. Right. Can you come around this way? Can you come over this way? Oh, you idiot. That's it. Got you trapped in there. I'll put lights on in here. I'm going to leave you there for the moment. Actually, no, best not. I need to start getting you converted. I'm going to eat up because I've been having a bit of a battering recently from the mobs. So, I'm coming to the distance. We'll splash you. Have an apple. You can start healing up. My next one I will bring in this way. Just so no one touches that. And that is... oh, hello. I can get a regular zombie at a later date. I could do with another zombie villager though. I'm going to put lights under here just as a... make that point out a bit more obvious for me. Right. Let's go for village number 2. And see if villager number 2 will appear. I was actually just fixing the hole courtesy of a creeper somewhere down this way. Oh, and there we go. We've got ourselves our first zombie, our first cured villager. So I'll leave him alone for the moment. But it looks like day is almost upon us, so I don't think I'm going to get another one now. I'll just have to wait for the next night. But this is, I mean, the tower still needs some decorating on. I'm just getting the main basic structure up in place. So, here there'll be 3 beds and space for them to walk around in. I'll block off the zombie. So he'll just be sort of like visible in one spot. And then I'll have a block that moves backwards and forwards based on the weather. Not the weather, the daylight cycle. With a little piston, just so the villagers get a rest from him. And then up here, we'll put some fences and stuff around the edge. I have a water stream going this way, and that will fall off that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That really needs to be one more across, actually. I've just got my second zombie villager captured. He's now in the process of converting, so hopefully I get those two. I get all over to one side as well, block the side off, and then we can look towards getting a zombie in. In the meantime, I dig out. Wow, that's great English. I've been digging out the kill chamber. That will come in down there, so I'll build an entrance to go underneath that. And just some lava in there as well. I'm hoping that they'll just drop straight off the sides if I put the edges on here so they don't catch over there. If needs be, I'll just build these sides up more. Once it's all built up, we're going to decorate it more with some leafage. Oh my God, my English is so great this morning. It's early in the morning. Some leaves and foliage to sort of fit in with the rest of the style around this area anyway. Just waiting for this chap to convert. So, in the meantime, I'm going to stay safe. Once he's converted, get these two together, get this set up for the next zombie, or the final zombie, and then we should have everything we need in terms of, oh, we won't actually, we need to breed these two up, don't we? We need to get some more carrots actually. Might be worth doing that while I'm waiting. I'll go and get you some carrots. Because I have down here a carrot farm. Well, a field of carrots. There we go, plenty of carrots. And we'll replant just so they'll keep going. Ta-da! Right, do you want to come over? Oh, you do. Excellent. I'll give you a light in here. I better clear some stuff out of here. Right. You have some carrots. Oh, is it because it's not 3 blocks high at the moment? Might just put a temporary roof in. Okay, took the roof off. They bred okay. He's now bred up. I'm now trying to get a zombie up here. Excuse me, sir. Could you? Is another one following you in? I hope not. But before I name you then, let me just get around to this other side. Just take that away. So no one can get up here now. I can then, I'm going to name you Clive. There you go. That's you named. I'm going to block you in there. What are you holding the gate as well? I want to block you into one spot anyway. I have my lava pit in place, so I'm not going to go down there. So I need to get a daylight sensor set up next. But as you can see, I've dug down now, put some lava there, ready for the killing zone. Underneath that, we have got some hoppers and into a chest. There we go. So I'm going to put the blocks back into here. But I think right now I'm going to go and sleep, get rid of the night, sort some materials out, and we'll get the daylight center set up. Right, I think I've got what I need for this. So I'll just come up above. Now, iron golem should not spawn on the leaf blocks. So it should just spawn in the water, and that will then take us over the edge. I've put a strip of leaves going down the edge just to sort of keep them in the middle. The sun's setting. I may have to go take this all the way down to the bottom or build this level up too much. It needs a lot more deck on the outside at the moment. I'm just getting the functionality working at the moment. aim is now, though, I don't want that out there. Where is Clive? There's Clive. Okay, they're not panicking. Let's put a touch in there for them. I'll put a glass block in there. Do I need 2 pistons in each side? I might do that. I would probably have to disguise it. I don't want to reverse one on me. I don't. Right, more redstone. I'm making a sticky piston as well. Well, there's an iron golem on leaves. That's not good. Not a good sign, is it? Right, welcome back. I spent a bit of time watching the farm, tweaking it, making it work, and, well, we're running. And there's one willing volunteer going ahead. So, I had a range of issues I've had to deal with this farm. Number one, the leaves around the edge. At first it was one high. The golems would sometimes just step onto the leaves and stay there and not go down the water. Put them too high. Then the golems, if they're down the edge, will sometimes stick against the leaves. So, take them away, I put a layer of, well, brick stone walls in there. Don't stick on them anymore. I'll decorate more with leaves just to hide them up some more going forward. Then there was the leaves what went down the edges. They were standing on the edge of those. They've gone. Then they were catching on the edge of the wooden frames down below. So I widened those wooden frames by 1. So they will kick out slightly from the main frame by 1. So that reduces no catching there. I think that's been it then, and it's been quite successful. So I've had it running, went to work today, left it going in the background, and it's been doing fairly well. If I come down here, I just chucked in 3 chests because I got no idea what sort of the promise would be but that's full. That's nearly full, and that's starting to fill up in there. So we've already got a double chest of iron. So we've got a few jobs now left to do to finish this farm off. So number one, we've got to decorate this entire area. I had to lower the ground by 1 as well because they would spawn on that height. They've not spawned at this level at all, so that's all good. They're all fine up there. So this one needs decorating more. Need to add some more leaves on it and so forth, and additional foliage, put some more trims around the edge. Just make it look a bit nicer, a bit neater. Likewise, decorate around here. There's a few gaps in there and stuff like that, so that all needs to be sorted out as well. Once that's all decorated up, I need, I thought I was going to fall then. I did have an incident with an iron golem. You'll notice I've not got 40 levels anymore, I'm down to 7. When a golem was stuck up there, a couple of punches and I was gone. I did actually think I lost a load of gear into the lava. Turned out I hadn't, it was all scattered up in the trees up above. But it did make me realise the fact that I could really do with netherite gear just to help protect myself from potentially losing stuff in lava. So that's something to think about as well. So we're going to decorate this area all the way up, tidy it all up as well. Replanted a few trees which I had to take down when I took a layer of dirt off around here. Sort of like just tied up these little holes and that sort of thing. Add a bit of foliage around the area. And then finally we've got to come down into the storage area itself. This, I mean, it does the job, but it doesn't look very nice. So I think if I can come up here at this level, instead of this chest coming out here, instead of going into here, we maybe send it out and then have some sort of sorting system. I mean, having poppies is handy for red dye, but in all fairness, once I've got a double chest of poppies, do I need any more? So the rest can probably go into like a composter. Again, don't really need bone meal, but might as well do something with them. So I think we've got a bit more still to do, but the farm is up and running. That's the main thing. And I have actually went over to the Woodland Mansion, spent half an hour there. I came back and I had a couple of stacks of iron. So even out of the spawn chunks, it will keep running, which is what I was hoping for. So that's all good. I mean, things like this here, this all needs tidying up and correcting, just make it look a bit neater. I mean, I don't know if I can actually get away with mean, that has to stay out by 1 for the sunlight. And if it goes into 1 there, or if it goes into 1 there, it catches with that. I then need a repeater on here, which is again, it's adding more stuff I don't really want to see visible. But maybe change it to half slabs and put some more leaves around this area just to sort of block it off a bit more. How are you doing there, Clive? You okay? But these guys are all okay, they're fine. So they did breed up okay once I took the roof off. But now, so one working farm, I'm very happy with it. It's just now a case of doing a little bit of decor. And I keep occasionally when I check in, I just farm these up. Because, well, why not? It just keeps slowly building up some more items I can potentially trade. And likewise, same with the sugarcane, because, well, it was getting low. I have to get an automatic farm of this setup as the mansion. And the idea will be now is I can AFK at the Woolly Mansion when I've got farms there to get some resources. But at the same time, my iron farm over here is working as well. So I mean, that was down to about 3 stacks now, so that's built up quite nicely. Right. Farm working, I'm happy. I need to take down my temporary observation spot, which is there. And then crack out the leaves and the vines and all the other good stuff. And we'll get this all decorated. So we'll get that done. And I'll see you shortly. Okay, everything is all done now. The tower's all decorated up. We've got a good entrance in and out. We've got a storage area. So let's go and take a look at what we've got. I've actually added some additional pathways in as well. Just going past the enchanted area, a little pathway coming in here, and here we go. One decorated up iron farm. I'll just go up this side, put a pathway up to this side here, and this is it. It's fully, it's got all the, excuse me, berry bush. It's got all the foliage around it, like most places in this area. Sort of fixing it in and blending out, making it stand out as much. And it looks really nice, and it really does the job. And you see there's got those little particles in the air. Can I get around that way? No. Inside we have got one of, what are they? You know what these called? Spore blossoms. There's one in here, and there's also one in the entrance to the storage area down below. Little gate fence here to stop you walking off into the lava. Bit of lighting around here to make it all safe. And it does the job fine. And when I got another beehive in it, hello Mr. Bee. So that's quite good when I come to want to get a source of honey. And then in here, this little extension onto the lava side of it. Just to sort of blend it in, same sort of design using the stripped birch as well. Again, another little panel here to stop you falling into the lava. And then if you come down here, here is our little storage area we've got here. So we've got four slots of double chests, and then 3 double chests for the poppies, and it's churning out quite nicely. It's gone into that one as well now. So yeah, it's doing quite well at the moment. And then I can always, I've got some iron blocks already made up in there, and there's more of these under here as well. And once these fill up, they'll start going through into making bone meal. So that is quite easy, simple. End chest and workbench, put away, out of the way, don't need it. Clocked for AFK down here, I know if it's night time or daytime in the morning. And it does the job nicely. And in fact, it does run anywhere I am in the world whilst I am playing. It is just one big massive bonus for me. And it looks really good. I am very pleased with this. Pleased with how it forms and how it looks. It just fits into this world. It doesn't stand out as a bit of a sore thumb. And that's kind of what I wanted. Didn't need anything what was sort of out of shape or out of place here. And that definitely fits, and I'm very happy with that. But on that note, I'm going to wrap this episode up. It's been quite a long one, but a good one. It has been long in length of video time in taking me to get things done, but I'm pleased with the outcome. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe if you're new and ring the bell to notify of future content. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.